Good morning, everybody. It is Coach Erica here from Driven Fitness. How are you? Hope you have your warm drink. Coffee for me, round 2. Happy Thursday. If you're not watching this live and you catch it on a replay or on one of my other channels, I'm here almost every Thursday around 7:30 talking all things health and wellness. I own Driven Fitness. We mostly train women over 40 through small group training, semi-privates, and I have a big part of my business is hormone balance for fitness and weight loss. So I hop on here to talk live about the questions I get throughout the week, stuff I want to talk about, stuff in the news, and today I want to talk about one of the top most frustrating things to hear as a personal trainer. And I just heard this recently again, and I thought that we have covered this subject, like literally have run it into the ground, but I guess we have to keep talking about it, keep doing reminders because I keep getting this question/comment. Can you guess what it is? I mean, there's several that I really don't want to hear ever again, but this probably tops them all. Okay. Oftentimes I ask people what they want to work on in class, like are there exercises they want included, or when I'm doing virtual consults with people, I ask them, what are your top goals? And I am still on a semi-regular basis hearing things like this. Can we include a whole bunch of core because I hate how this is starting to look around my belly. I'm just not happy with the fat around my midsection. Or can we do some inner thigh exercises because I don't like this spot right here in my inner thigh. Or can we do arms because I don't like this. When I do this, it wiggles. I've talked about this one before. First of all, everybody wiggles when you do this. Don't do this, right? I mean, you could be a bodybuilder, and when you do this and your arm is relaxed, your muscle's going to hang down, and if you do that, it's going to waggle, right? So first of all, just don't do that. If you wave, do a nice, this kind of wave, the pageant wave. I'm just kidding. But so I hear that all the time. That idea, that request is called target training, right? That does not exist. And personal trainers who tell you that exist are lying to you. All right. So first of all, let me say first rant. Why are we picking out one thing on our bodies that we hate and we want to just change that one thing? I mean, we all have parts of our body that maybe are not our favorites, right? I'm sure supermodels have those as well, probably especially them because they are under crazy scrutiny. But I mean, your body is your body, and to love your whole body, you have to accept the whole thing, good parts that you don't like. So let's try to, number one, reframe our thinking and try to stop focusing on things that we hate about them, right? Because number one, no one else is noticing that little piece of your body that you don't like. Number two, if you're with a partner who loves you and adores you and is a good partner, then they're going to love you and adore you no matter what, regardless of what you look like. If you have thighs that you don't like and you call them thunder thighs or whatever, like those are big, strong, powerful legs, and they can really work for you. So number one, let's stop cutting ourselves down. Let's stop focusing on one tiny specific part of our body that we don't like, and think about accepting ourselves as a whole. Now, that doesn't mean you can't work to making yourself be stronger, fitter, improving your body composition, all those things. But target training does not exist, right? You cannot do a gazillion crunches in the gym and expect to have a six-pack. That is not the way that body composition changes work, right? Doing one exercise for one body part is not going to remove fat from that body part. That's not how body fat is gained and lost, and that's not how weight loss works. So in order to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit, right? You need to be burning more calories than you are taking in. That might be through nutrition. That's a huge part of it, which no one ever likes to focus on. And it might be through movement, cardio, weightlifting, HIIT training, whatever you're doing to burn calories throughout the day. As you are in a calorie deficit and your body loses weight, then it is going to lose weight throughout your entire body. You cannot choose where the body fat comes from. And unfortunately for women, a lot of times the places where we really like to focus on and where we really want to lose weight are going to be the last places that it wants to go. Belly and thighs, right? It's going to hug on there for a variety of reasons that I've talked about in other videos and maybe I'll talk about in the future. So number one, if you want to reduce your body fat, which is really what we're talking about, we don't want you to just lose weight because you could be losing muscle mass. We want you to reduce your body fat. That means that equals changing your body composition, right? What your body is made of: fat, muscle, bone, right? Body composition. So, and organs. So we want you to lose body fat through calorie deficit. Okay. Now you can go into the gym and do weight training for that specific area. Say you want to work on your triceps. You can do muscle building exercises for your triceps, and that will build your muscle. It will make it bigger. And then if you're in a calorie deficit and you're starting to lose weight, then body fat, then that little extra layer covering your body may start to go away. And when that happens, because you've been working on building your muscle, you might create more tone. You might be able to see those muscles better and better muscle definition. Okay, that's how the system works. But you cannot go in and do a gazillion tricep extensions, and not change anything else in your world and expect to see a result that you like, most likely just by doing that. The body fat is not going to go away just from doing a gazillion tricep extensions. So to create tone, which is what most people are talking about when they request these kinds of exercises, lose body fat, build muscle so you can see that muscle definition as you lose body fat. Make sure your hunger and stress hormones are in check so that your body is encouraged and has the ability to lose weight. Because if your stress and hunger hormones are not in check, then your body is not going to shed the body fat that you want it to, all right? That's where my hormone program and education comes in. So can we please stop beating a dead horse for once and all? There is no such thing as target training. Don't go into the gym and do a gazillion inner thigh leg lifts, or even worse, the inner thigh machine at the gym. That's a horrible machine. It puts your pelvis in a fixed position so it can't move like your body moves, and then you're putting torque on your joints and your hips. So that's another no-no for a variety of reasons besides the fact that it's not going to make you lose weight in your inner thighs. Okay? If you have any questions about this, send me a private message, put them in the comments. I hope that was valuable. Hope it was a little reminder if you have been thinking about that particular issue in your own body. Let's all work to accept our bodies, okay? And I'll see you next week.